All right, we're going to look into tool palettes. I think this is something that might be of interest to everyone. I think it'll help everybody get some stuff done. And you'll see that they're really powerful tools. And see here you can see some information about the tool palettes, and while you have that up, if you press F1, it'll open AutoCAD's help file and give you some more information about tool palettes. But here is the initial tool palettes. You might find something you want to use on here, but I've not ever really found anything useful. Over here is the settings for the tool panel, and so where you control everything, and we'll be customizing the palettes. That's that guy right there. And what we're going to do is create a palette group and a couple of palettes. If you look at the bottom, you'll see I already have a Google Fiber, but I'll delete that here and recreate it. For now, we're going to create a new palette called Paper Space, and it's just something we'll use to keep all our paper space related items on, and you'll see how that will come into play in a second. Right now I'm going to delete that. I'm going to create a new group, and the new group kind of fell into the wrong place, but we'll handle that in a second. I'm going to call that Google Fiber. It can be named whatever. And I'm just going to drag that. Yeah, we'll put it above that, and just so it's on the bottom, we'll move Visual Styles above Google Fiber. Alright, now we're going to drag Paper Space palette that we just created over into the Google Fiber palette group, and we're going to create another new palette, and we're going to call this one Annotative, and this is for a set of new blocks that we'll be using in the future. You'll see all these palette groups, they have some of the same ones listed over and over, and you can take any of those from the left and include them into your palette group. Like I said, I don't know if you'll find any of them very useful, but you can certainly drag them over and put them in just like that. Let me see. Hatches. We might find some use for hatches. Alright, we're going to close this and come back over to our tool palettes here. And here are settings again, and we're going to select very bottom. We'll see our Google Fiber. We're going to select that, and that will display only our Google Fiber. And you'll see this is our first palette we added, the hatches. And we've got Annotative, which is just blank. It's got nothing in it yet, but we'll be adding some blocks to that from this folder here. And all we got to do is select them all and drag them over and drop them onto our palette. And depending on how many blocks you do this to, it'll take a second as it generates images for the blocks. And sometimes, these look a little odd, but that's because these blocks are colored dependent on their layering and by the block in case they need to be a special color. Paper Space, we'll add a couple of things. The IDs, we'll add those there, and you can see they're kind of small icons, and we're going to do some view options, and we're going to change the way these are shown. Maybe you'll like this. We're going to turn it to icons only, and we're going to make the icons larger, and certainly some of the blocks will look better than others. You can see that the HTTP ID looks alright, but the ones with the leaders, it's kind of a little hard to see what's going on. But that is a possibility for you to do. We're going to go back to Annotative, and we're going to modify this some more so y'all can lay it out in a logical way for yourself. We're going to add some text and a separator. First we'll add the separator, and you can see you can drag things below that now, kind of group them, separate them within the same palette. So like all these blocks are annotative, so we'll want to keep them all on one palette, but they're different usage, so we can use the separator to kind of organize them within the palette. And we're going to add new text, and just call these single line icons. California is doing some single line diagrams of the fiber installs, and they've requested these blocks for that. And so we'll add all the icons for that down here, and these will be used pretty much in a paper space, and those remaining two up there are model space items. Drop vault in the manhole cover. There's some additional things you can do with the tool palettes. So we'll add another new palette, and we're going to rename it Tools. And you'll see here the tool palettes, you can really add anything you want. Any functionality of AutoCAD can be added to these tool palettes, and you might find something that you didn't know existed if when you scroll through this command list. Some things that you might not have known about are some of the things you'll see scroll by here in relation to the circle, tangent, and radius. Those are pretty cool commands. But we're just gonna scroll through here until we find something of interest. You can definitely take your time and go through here and find things that you want. You'll notice that on the source, you'll notice Google Fiber, Level 3, AutoCAD. So when something is added to the Google Fiber menu functionality, it'll also be within this command list. So you can take anything that's on the Google Fiber ribbon at the top there and find the command in here, and the source will be on the left. It'll say Google Fiber, and you can just drag and drop the commands over to the left like so. And there's actually a couple of good ones here, like here's draw order, bring to front. You won't have to right click, you can just select something and then open your tool palette and select that, and it'll bring the selected object to the front. Another useful one's going to be on down here, and what it's going to do is set the geo map image to very fine, which is one of the steps that we need to do in the beginning of starting a project, so that when we zoom in, the image will stay nice and crisp. Yeah, that is GeoMap image very fine. Alright, now I'm going to highlight what I was talking about, the bring to front. Usually you have to select an object, right click on it, find the object in the menu, fly out, select bring to front. Now we can just select the object, open the tool palette and click bring to front, and you'll see now it's brought to the front. These are level 3 commands and not going to work with our Google Fiber, and this is going to end this. Like I said, I encourage you to look through all the commands and create something that you will find at ease. Put all your often used commands in your tool palette so you can get to them easily. And that's it. Thank you.